Declan Bogue just reporting here from Brewster Park for our game. Uh, Fermanagh and Tyrone. 210 for Fermanagh, 217 for Tyrone. And in the face of it, 7 points, I suppose, might be a fair enough a fair enough margin for what it was, but the game won't be remembered for that. Like an okay game. Fermanagh were actually 1 point down at half time after shipping Conor Meyer goal, which was an excellent just piece of persistence and kept running. And while James McMahon, the sweeper, was trying to show him an easy point, he just decided to go for it and went right through the centre of the fence, got his goal. After that, once the win at half time, Tyrone came out a completely different side. Why did they come out a different side? Because of Conor McKenna. Conor McKenna, he was described to me one time as a moments player, that he produces huge moments, and he certainly did that. He got 2 points, but more than that, it was sort of his dynamic means of getting on the ball, making things happen far more positive. They took off Michael O'Neill. That was his first appearance this year, and while he actually got a black card in the first minute of the game. So after that, after getting rid of, after Michael O'Neill went, McKenna was extremely positive. He was kicking ball inside. He was finding men all the time. But more than that, he actually kicked a point which kissed off both posts on the way over. And then in the 73rd minute, a high ball was put into the Fermanagh defence. Brian Kennedy caught it. I suppose he caught it. But Ryan Lyons' hands were also on it. So it became a disputed ball, and the body started flying in there. And there was some kind of grappling on the ground. Just wouldn't want to make too many sort of comments about what exactly happened, because I only just caught a glimpse of the replay on TV. But in the end up, Conor McKenna went in as sort of a third man in kind of thing. And Joe McQuillan spent a long time consulting with his umpires and his linesmen, and then eventually walked over to McKenna and gave him a red card, which now Tyrone can have a hearing on that. They can appeal that. Well, the word is not appeal, because that comes after, but they can have a hearing on that. And the manager, Fergal Logan, confirmed to the reporters afterwards that that is exactly what they will be doing. They were fairly put out by this. They feel that maybe they're not getting the shake-up or the rub of the green, but this is their sixth red card. 4 of them came in the opening league game against Armagh, 1 of them came against Dublin. Certainly Tyrone would feel that they're being in some way singled out, or somehow victimised ahead of this Derry game. It would seem likely, given the video evidence there, that they could possibly get some joy in here, that there was a defence going on, and that was Fergal Logan's point, was that it comes a time where people overstep marks on football fields, and there is a necessary need to get in there and defend your teammate, and this is what he was doing. Quite how the hearings committee will see that is another matter, but certainly they'll be doing that. What do Tyrone need to work on? They need to get McKenna back in, because he's clearly like something that they have been lacking. The rest of the forwards were in and out. Dara Canavan was being looked after by Luke Flanagan, who done exceptionally well. Cal McShane was being looked after by Rich O'Callaghan, who, again, there was an awful lot of those matchups that actually came very good for Fermanagh. Johnny Cassidy was on Darren McCurry, and once McCurry found his feet a wee bit, McCurry was excellent. They took him off for a wee bit of a stand ovation, but after that, maybe Tyrone might have wished that they hadn't, because Fermanagh had 2 late goals. And then the game just became completely shapeless. Josh Largo Ellis came through for a nice goal, and celebrated it as he might, and why not? After that, then the game just kind of was dying out, and there was a couple of substitutions made. Tyrone will feel that they got enough game time into certain players. Mickey Conroy came on. They will feel that they're in good enough shape heading into that Derry game. Now Derry will come. Derry will play what I think would be a fairly similar game plan to what Fermanagh had there. Derry manager Rory Gallagher left 10 minutes before the end, so I think he had seen all of that he wanted to see. I would imagine Derry will be out on the pitch on Sunday morning, and they will be putting themselves in whatever particular formations. I would say that this is exactly the kind of game that Rory Gallagher likes. But it's fair to say that Derry might have the better footballers who can execute the crucial skills at the crucial moments. So that's my 2 points worth, and all the rest of our game viewers.